Hello guys, I am back. I cannot wait to get back out on the road, make some more money, capture some more footage, make some more videos. I just got back from a 4-day drill, and the entire time, or a lot of the time, I was thinking about how excited I was to get back here. So I'm going to finish packing all my things in the back of my truck. I got my freezer cooler here for my food, for my meal prep, got my clothes, got my jackets. I'm gonna hang things up, put things away, and then park my car for the week, come back, heat the truck up, do my pre-trip inspection, and then let's get on. Can you see my breath? Yeah, it's cold in here, so let's hurry up and wrap this up and get on with our week. I can't wait. I have no idea what my first load is gonna be, but we're gonna figure it out. So, all right, let's get to work. So I'm just doing my pre-trip inspection right now, just double checking everything is good, checking the tires, checking my dunnage, checking my lights. I already checked my fluids. The very first thing I do when I get to the truck is check my fluids, and that's because I don't want to start my truck until I've checked them. And then once that's done, I hop right inside the truck, boot her up, especially during these cold months, and start warming her up because she's cold in there. So we just got dispatched. We're going to Mount Jewett, and we're picking up some pre-tarped lumber. Now, this is a place, I actually really like this place a lot. They have a nice tarping stations. We have a 107-mile bounce, and then we have 172-mile loaded miles. So we can definitely get there tonight. This is kind of like Pennsylvania, I suppose. But we're picking up in Mount Jewett. I'm right here. Mount Jewett's somewhere in this area. And let's just say this is 80. I am going to travel along 80, and then there's some route here called 219, something like that, and then hook on around and then come back down. Once I am loaded, our delivery is actually over in Ohio, a place called Salon, Ohio. It might be pronounced Salon, I don't know. It's right about here. And so once I'm loaded, I imagine I'll do some backtracking. I'm not sure, but I'll probably hit 80 again, go all the way across, and then work my way up. So this is what we're looking at. We just got off the interstate, and we're back to kind of state routes, back roads, that sort of thing. So no more interstates for us for a little bit. Not until at least we get loaded and head out towards our delivery. It's 9:57 right now, and we've currently driven 54 miles today. The salt on the road really does a number on our windshields out here. Today should be a pretty chill day. Since I don't have a load on my trailer right now to start the week, I didn't have to leave last night to get parked up to get, you know, a head start for the week. And the reason why it's a pretty chill day today, we're getting some tarped lumber, and this place has a nice tarping station, which I hope to show you guys. So that's gonna really take some of the work off my back. I'm not gonna have to climb up and down the trailer as much as I would if they didn't have a tarping station. So I've been here a few times, and probably 5 or 6 actually. An advantage I have from having been here before, I know the truck GPS wants to take me this crazy way. There's this route that my GPS loves for some reason. They want me to take it every time. And I know that is not a good route to take. The very first time coming up here, I did take a look at it, and I could easily tell that it went up into the deep woods, and it was barely safe for a car, I'm sure. And that's the great thing about TMC. I think they do a very good job with providing directions. So we're actually coming up to that crazy turn that my truck GPS always wants me to take when I come up this way. Here she is. Here's that turn right past this house. Halsey Road. Yeah, that is not where we're we are not taking a truck back there. We're looking for Campbelltown Road. There she is. This is another silly road that the GPS wants me to take, but I'm obviously not going to take that. That's another reason why, hey, these GPSs are a great tool, but they're not foolproof. I always make sure to confirm my directions with TMC and their directions that they provide for us. This is our turn. I can only imagine what it looks like back here if the roads weren't plowed and treated. This is another benefit of being here before. I know to come over here to the left side and just get in line and not to scale in. But that's the tricky part about driving, is when you come to a new shipper for the first time, you have to kind of learn how they like things to go. In the meantime, I was able to get a head start on the route planning. We have 193 miles to go, and it's gonna take me about 3.5 hours, probably a little more with load checks and everything, but yeah. So we're gonna take 66 all the way down to 80 and then cut across the Pennsylvania and Ohio border. Well, it's 11:30 right now. Assuming that I hit the road by like 1 o'clock, let's say the latest 2 o'clock. Let's just say for some crazy reason I'm still here at like 2 o'clock. I should be done with my day around 6 p.m., which is pretty nice, especially out here as a flatbedder. We got Monday night football. I think we have one more first week playoff game tonight. Who is it? Like, is it Vikings and Lions? No, not. All I know is that my Steelers lost a couple nights ago, but that's not surprising. Vikings Rams. Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. That's the thing about root for the Rams, but I also really like the Vikings, and I have a friend who's a big Vikings fan, so this will be an all-around just fun. This is actually, as a Steelers fan, I don't have to feel stressed that my team's losing. So. Oh yeah, what's up?
Hey, you know how to use that? I never used it. They said that we start selling stuff.
Yeah, it's there's a few buttons. It just goes left, forward, backward, up and down.
All right.
Yeah, probably the same for yours.
You could probably just let us get on top of the trailer.
Yeah,
man.
well, you can get on top of the trailer outside, I believe. So like,
No, I'm gonna try to like, I'm not gonna do everything, but I'm gonna do like, you know, like just center it, and then I'll probably mess it up.
yeah, I'll bring this over after I just have the second one to do, and then I'll bring it right on over.
Time, man. We're here together anyway.
Thank you, I appreciate you, sir. Yeah.
So I actually ended up going to ask my supervisor about that, the video thing. He said just for future reference, he said no pictures or videos inside the facility.
Oh, okay.
That was an interesting request. I just wanted to ask to make sure I wasn't telling you the wrong thing and then you get harped on.
Got it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We have a weird problem we have to overcome. TMC likes us to do a load check in the first 50 miles of our pickup, but there's no safe spot for me to pull off to, like no rest area, no truck stop, no nothing from here to there. However, they do have a pretty long driveway here, so I just drove down to the end of the road, performed a load check here. Now my next load check can be within 150 miles instead of just 50. Now my next stop is going to be in 137 miles. After that, my next stop is actually going to be at a truck wash and a pilot. I need fuel and I need to get my truck washed again. I'm not sure if you see how dirty my truck already got, but we need to make sure we got this nice and clean for the week. Alright, we're doing our first load check right now. I also wanted to stop because my mom's watching right now. She's gonna feel very sad for me saying this, but I just drove by where I used to live over in Clarion, and I tried calling you, Mom, seeing if you wanted me to grab some dinner, but you didn't answer, so maybe next time. Not only am I doing a load check, but I am also going to make some coffee. So this is my closet. Nice little guy, nice little closet. I'm just gonna open her up. Here's my toiletry bag, my high vis, I got some sweatshirts and whatnot, but most importantly, I got my handy dandy Keurig. It seems like my sweatshirt is wet for some reason. Man, my Keurig must have frozen while I was gone. Wow, that's wild. Wow, my Keurig must have been sitting perfectly on my sweatshirt because only this sweatshirt is wet. Nothing else is wet. Yeah, that's water, so, okay. I can safely put this stuff back in. Got my honey. And then the most important thing. Back here, my freezer cooler. I got my French vanilla creamer. Alright, I found the issue. See those cracks? That's where the water's coming from. Just goes to show you should empty your Keurig reservoir when you're going to be gone for a week. The inch or two of water I had sitting in here during that cold week we had, it froze and cracked this, and that's how my sweatshirt got wet, and now how I'm probably not going to be able to make coffee. That's really sad. Now I need a new Keurig, or just a new reservoir, but that's a pretty old Keurig, so. I'm in line to get my truck washed at this Blue Beacon. I'm like the third truck in line. after I get my truck washed right there, I'm gonna go over here to this pilot, which is in our network, fuel up, and then I only have 29 miles left to go for the night, and then I'll be done. But anyways, while I was waiting in line, I'm chatting here with my brother, and he said a joke. Matt, can you tell the listeners what your stupid dad joke was?
Yeah, I can tell you. So I went over to my girlfriend's house, and they know that I really like pickles, and they were so sweet, so nice. They bought me a jar of pickles to keep at the house, at her house, and it was a new flavor of pickles they just came out with. I can't remember what they were called, some ranch and herb or something or other. Well, anyhow, they got the jar of pickles out of the fridge, and they're like, "Hey, Matt, have you heard about these new pickles they came out with?" I said, "Yeah, they're a pretty big deal."
All right.
Pretty good joke.
All right, you're done. You're fired. You're going to the jail. There she is, another freshly washed truck. She's looking good. All right, next thing we have to do is just go on over there, fuel up, and then again, we have 29 miles left to go for the night. We might watch that Vikings-Rams game. Awesome, so I am done for the night. I'm going to actually work on some food. I usually just do some chicken broccoli and rice, but I'm pretty sure this is old. You can tell by the broccoli. Broccoli smells bad. That's actually a meal I had prepped for last week, and rather than putting it back in the freezer because I didn't eat it, I just kept it in the fridge, which did not preserve the food. But good thing I pack 4 each week. Unfortunately, this is garbage. This is bad broccoli. I am going to throw it away. In the meantime, this should be dry-ish. All right, we're getting there. I will be turning my TV on shortly, and before I'm done for the night, I would like to vent about a situation that just happened at where I got my fuel. But this is just typical truck stuff. See if we can find a dumpster that's close by, or a trash can. Oh, would you look at that? Literally right beside my truck. That is perfect. Load's looking good still. Very good. Got my chicken, broccoli, and rice. All microwaved up. I just spent, what time is it now? Almost 8:15. I originally estimated I'd be done around 6:30, like 7 at the latest, 7 at the absolute latest. Well, I guess that wasn't a very fair estimate, and that was because I didn't take into account that I was gonna get my truck washed. But the truck wash, yeah, I added an extra 45, maybe an hour to my time. So yeah, when someone is in the fuel lane, it's common practice. Once you get fueled up, you can pull your truck forward to the yellow line, go inside, grab something real quick, come back out to the truck, and then move. That way the guy behind you can pull up, fuel up, and then he'll take your spot as you move on. The guy in front of me, he either grabbed fuel or whatever, but he was also working on airing up his tires. And then finally he's done airing his tires, he pulls forward, I pull forward, I start fueling, and then I get back in the truck. He's still there. I give like 10 more minutes, 15 even, and then like the truck is still not, it's still stopped right in front of me. So I get out of the truck, I start walking up to the cab, seeing if they're still in the truck. And as I'm walking up, they start creeping away. I don't think they were in the truck the entire time. I think what they were doing was they were trying to do a 30-minute reset there, which is the It's the silliest thing you can do as a driver. And then I go inside. I grab some glue. I'm going to fix my Keurig with this. Hopefully that will fix the leak. I get back to the truck. I roll out. Guess who's still in the parking lot? It's that guy. I didn't realize it was the same guy. Oh, I got behind him. Dude, it was silly. There's a whole... I'm not including that entire story, but we got a great football game to look forward to. That's actually what I'm gonna have on the background as I start tinkering with some footage I captured today. Thanks for listening to my ramble. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, it's 6 a.m. and it is actually really cold. We have to make sure that we're being extra careful, bundling up. I'll be wearing my sweatshirt, pants. I'm also gonna be wearing my my high-vis jacket instead of just my vest. Awesome, guys. So we actually lucked out a lot right now. We just finished delivering our lumber. Our next dispatch is literally in the same town, Bedford Heights now in Ohio, and we're picking up some steel articles of some kind. My high vis, my hard hat, all my safety stuff back on again. Check in, and then I think we only have like a 300 some, maybe 350 mile drive today, and this place that we're going to does have parking, so we should be able to get there tonight if everything goes well. Here's our load, y'all. Steel sheets. We have to go 383 miles, something like that. Yeah, we really lucked out today. We unloaded early in the morning and then we got dispatched like right away. Benefit of that is I'm all loaded and secured, ready to drive, and it's not even 12 o'clock yet. It's 11:30. So I feel like I have an extra half hour ahead of schedule, which feels amazing. I'm gonna be making some coffee before we hit the road. All right, here's the moment of truth. I want to see if this patch job I did last night is holding up, and it looks like so far it is. It doesn't seem to be leaking yet. That's huge for me because I do not want to go a week without coffee. Oh yeah, yeah, we're looking good. Look at that. Saved myself some money. But again, in the future, I'm just not going to leave any amount of water in this reservoir when I'm gone, and it's gonna get cold. All right, we're doing our first load check right here. I'm then going to go to the nearest pilot, which is just another 30 miles away. We're gonna grab some fuel. We're gonna top her off because if it's gonna stay as cool as it was last night, I'm probably gonna have to idle the truck overnight. That way my diesel doesn't freeze. And that's gonna burn probably 8 gallons of fuel overnight. Hey, what's up? So I just now realized I don't think I explained which route we were taking today, but actually we took the same exact route that we did in the last video. From Ohio, we crossed Pittsburgh, went east on 76 across Pennsylvania, and then now we're down here in a place called Birdboro. We're almost at the end of this video. I will probably try to capture some of the unloading process of this steel sheets load, and we will see you in the next video. All right.